We are rejoined right now by Isaac Schade of Sports Illustrated, the North Carolina publisher. Isaac, the emotional high of beating Duke, it's got to settle pretty fast, right? Because now they've got a tougher assignment on Monday night against Kansas. So the big question here is, can they refocus in this game?
That is a huge question. It's a great question. Coming into the weekend, I had said, I think whoever wins the Kansas-Villanova game is your national champion, just because the emotional, mental, physical toll of a Duke-Carolina game. Now, I'm not coming off of that, but just the way Carolina continues to perform and refocus, I'm not going to put anything past what Hubert Davis's club can do, the way he can get them dialed in. As I said, we just got finished in the interview rooms with them, and they are ready to go. Leaky Black was talking about some of his defensive assignments for Monday night. They are turning the corner. It's got to be quick, and then they're going to have time after Monday night to celebrate what happened against Duke. And that's the crazy thing, is this is basketball history again in the making. It wasn't just last night, because when you look at this, the Coach K coronation party that was planned for Monday night has now turned into something of a Coach Roy Williams celebration, with both of his former teams playing in this game.
You mentioned Armando Bacot. I didn't really mention him, obviously, but he had 11 points, 21 rebounds, crazy game against Duke. We did see him go down with that ankle roll in the second half, but he did return, which I thought said just a lot about him and how he was willing to, step back in that game for his team. But do you have any update on him for this national championship game?
Absolutely. We asked him that today, and he said, well, first off, Coach Davis told us that the x-rays were negative and that the medical staff was pleased with the amount of swelling he had. And then Armando himself said, there's no way I'm not playing in this game. You would have to saw my leg off for me to not suit up. So we will see Armando tomorrow. The question is, at what capacity? Because David McCormick in the middle for Kansas is a load, and something that Bacot's going to have to deal with in a big way.
And like UNC and Kansas, they've both been playing some of their best basketball in this tournament. It's just been ramping up until this last game. If you kind of mentioned a mismatch there, if Bacot's not able to give 100% on the court, but do you see any other mismatch on the floor? What do you think that's going to look like?
I think one of the biggest things, I referenced Leaky Black's defensive assignments earlier. We point blank asked him today who he would be guarding, and he said, I'm not sure I'm supposed to give that out, but you can all probably guess who it's going to be, was basically his answer. And so the assumption is that he will be guarding Ochai Agbaji. And that, to me, is the key matchup in this game, because all season long, Leaky Black has been just an eraser of a team's best opponent, as we just talked about with the AJ Griffin. And so for my money's worth, if Leaky Black can do that again on Agbaji, then the Tar Heels are going to be in good position to win this game. So what I'm looking for is Brady Manick as that mismatch on the offensive end for Carolina, to be able to continue asserting that 6'10" pick and pop frame to get inside if he needs to. And I think that's a big X factor for Carolina.
All right, I'm going to ask you for your prediction, but I want to talk about this first. Obviously, UNC been playing great as of late, but even a month and a half ago, they're such an up and down team, and you were still covering this team, obviously, when they were up and down. Could you have ever predicted them to be in the national championship game this season?
That's a great question. I don't think I would have predicted it that far. I knew they would. I felt that they would bring the pieces together. The point was Carolina lost to Pittsburgh at home about 6 weeks ago. That was their first quad 4 loss of the season. Other than that, they didn't have anything below a quad 2 loss. Since then, they are now 11-1 after beating Duke last night. And according to Bart Torvik's analytics, which is one of the best college basketball analytics sites, is the #1 team in that span, 5th overall in the nation in defensive efficiency, in fact. And so Carolina, since that moment, since that huge loss, frankly the worst loss of the season, has set their sights forward and has been playing legitimately as the best team in the country.
Yeah, and defense is going to be important against the Kansas Jayhawks and Bill Self. So give us your prediction for tomorrow night's game, the national championship on the line. What's your prediction for that game?
My prediction is that the Tar Heels are going to win this national championship. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal matchup. Two of the greatest coaches in the game right now. I know Hubert Davis is young into it, but he's doing a great job. Two of the best programs of all time, as we've said. The Tar Heels have already knocked off another Big 12 school, and I think they will do so again. 85-80 is my prediction. Brady Manick is Carolina's leading scorer in the game, but Caleb Love is going to be your most outstanding player.
And if they win, that makes your job more exciting, right?
Absolutely, it does. It's going to be a late night, but well worth it.
Yeah, lots of things to write about. All right, thanks, Isaac. We appreciate you joining us again. You can read his work on UNC on Sports Illustrated.